Hey guys, if you want to see how to braid your own hair, go ahead and keep watching. I know it seems like everybody and their mama know how to do hair but you, but I got you. I'm gonna slow things down a little bit today. So I started by pre-parting my hair. I have 5 rows on each side and then 6 rows in the back. And I just flat twisted them to keep everything organized. I'm using this easy braid hair. I like to use the wooden thread rack to help me separate my hair. For this set of braids, I did all brown hair in the back and then I added a little bit of highlight in the front. I like to start a few rows of braids because the starting is more intricate. And then after I get a good amount of braids started, I will braid them down to the ends. We'll come back to that part, but I'm going to show you how I untwist the flat twist. And so this row will be about 4 to 5 individual braids. So I'm using this leave-in to spray my hair. I'm adding some moisturizer. It is very important that you are working with detangled hair when you're doing braids. Then I'm going to be adding Shine and Jam to my roots. So that's what you see right here. This is Shine and Jam. I'm putting it on both sides of my hair. I want to make sure all the flyaways are nice and secure. And then I'm parting my hair into the individual braids in this row. So you just kind of have to see what fits on your particular head. For me, 4 braids fit nicely in this row. When it comes to the amount of hair you're going to use for each braid, there's this thing that I've been doing forever, and I'm sure other braiders do it as well, but it's kind of like this feel of the hair that you get in between your middle and index fingers and your thumb. And that's why I separate the hair before I start braiding, because once I get the amount of hair that I want in my hand, it's like a memory thing where my fingers know that that's the amount of hair, and so each braid has just about the same amount of hair. Once my sections are made in my hair, I take the extensions, make sure the ends line up, and then I am going to attach it to my hair. So my hair will be the centerpiece, but I also take like a little corner from the bottom of my hair and add it with one side of the extensions. I do it like this to just add a little more security. So if you look closely, you can see that I have a small section of my hair in 2 of the legs of hair, and then 1 leg is just the extensions. I'm going to show you that again a little closer this time, and once I'm ready to start braiding, notice the hand placements. My left hand is almost resting on top of my head, and my right hand is right at the root of the braid. So you see I just grabbed that little bottom corner piece and I grabbed the middle piece, and now I am securing the hair onto my hair. These are the traditional braids where there is a knot. I know some people don't like that. I personally do prefer this over the knotless method, but I'm just showing you what works for me. Once I feel like the braid is secure, then I adjust my hands once again. And adjusting my hands this way allows me to braid quicker. I not only adjust my fingers, I rotate the hair as well. So I'm showing you right now that I kind of turn the hair. This is how the hair will look when the braid is done, but while I'm actually braiding it, it's upside down. My advice for anyone who is starting to braid is do not start braiding on your own hair. It's much easier to have a mannequin or a friend, a family member, a doll. That's what I started braiding on. And it's easier to braid on something in front of you. And once you get that skill, then you can move on to your own hair. For the rebels or those who like a challenge, practice definitely will make you better. The neatness and the speed will also improve over time with practice. At this point, I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep the ends straight or curl them, so I just decided to stop about 4 to 5 inches before the hair ran out. I decided to go with straight ends at first, so I dipped the hair in boiling hot water. You should be able to see the steam. And so you can see on the screen's left side, this hair has been dipped, so it looks neat. And on the right side, that hair has not been dipped, so it's a little bit more messy. Once the braiding is complete, it's time for the finishing touches. So I'm applying some of my own Joyfully Natural oil to my scalp. I'm going to massage that in. This feels absolutely amazing. Then I'm going to add some mousse to my hair. That just helps to lay down any flyaways because I don't prefer to cut any strands of hair. Normally, I try to get all the ends in the braids, so I don't really deal with that problem. So that's my suggestion to you. If you have hair sticking out, you just have to try your best to get that hair in there, because if you choose to cut it, then you're cutting your own hair or your client's hair. I wouldn't suggest that. I do not intentionally leave edges out, but there are some really fine hairs around my hairline that I just don't pull in. So I do like to take a little gel and just fix those up a little bit. I didn't like the straight ends, so I decided to use perm rods. I'm gonna dip the hair again, and I really like the curl that the perm rods gave. Notice that I am not individually wrapping each braid around the perm rods. I grab quite a bit of them, whatever will fit on the rod, and then once you remove the rod, you can then separate the braids. Here's the final look after removing the perm rods. I just posted a short where I showed styles that I like to wear with my braids, and I have tons of videos in the past where I not only braided my hair but also demonstrated other styles as well. So let me know what you think down below. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope it helps some of you out. Bye.